Welcome everybody, this is Crisis 169, aka Mark, coming to you live, power in color, spectrum, internet, computer, Walmart about 5 years ago. I'm here, you're there. Before I start the video, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on, ring that bell, thumb up, thumb down. If I'm wrong about anything, I sure know you guys will comment below. Please do so. So you guys can keep me in fact check, not facts, but facts check. So, if I get anything wrong, please let me know. First off, what we can discuss is I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to try something new. Um, and discuss, the trying to discuss the overall different things in gaming. We're going to start with Days Gone, and we'll we got some sound on here, guys. Sorry. We're going to discuss Days Gone, and we're going to discuss the PS5 information that so far leaked out, and we'll go from there. It's right around 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up around 3. I lost 6 hours sleep. Just took a shower. You might tell, maybe not. So I've been thinking about this for a while though. Days Gone initial sales reported very healthy despite negative reviews. I'm reading this from comic book WWG, saying that the overall sales 72 on selling on 72 Metacritic, not too bad, not very great condition, especially first party Sony. Got a war Uncharted. See, these companies are actually, but see, what these guys are doing is they're telling you it's underwhelming compared to God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Marvel Spider-Man, Bloodborne. Yeah, because those games are different. They're different type of games. It's hard to tell somebody, say that Days Gone is better because it's an open world zombie game. Okay, if you have played zombie games, call them freakers, we want to call them. It doesn't really seem difficult, but it is, because you had Dead Rising 3 that I thought was great on the Xbox. A lot of people thought it was bad. Dead Rising 4 didn't live up to the snuff of Dead Rising 3. It was worse taken than Dead Rising 3 was. Even though a lot of people didn't like Dead Rising 3, it was still considered a not as good game as it was. That being said, now what does that mean for us? Really nothing, because the game that we make it, the game sales have beaten Mortal Kombat 11 in UK especially. So it's telling me that people are not buying the hype train of these, well, it's bad 72, and the Xbox fanboys who are running around slapping each other on the butt, thinking, like the team won the Super Bowl or something, acting like the team won the Super Bowl, and they're all dancing around saying, well, finally Sony is losing something, and the game is still selling better than Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, and Syndicate 2 combined. And those games are on Game Pass, for crying out loud. And they're not even, and they're having issues. And yes, people are buying Game Pass. And even games like World War Z, a game for $40, yes, is doing better than Days Gone. But yeah, it's $10, $20 cheaper. You buy a game for $60, you buy a game for $40. And come on, let's be honest with you. If you don't mind playing like Left 4 Dead kind of the time at the gameplay, a lot of people I never played Left 4 Dead, so I don't know for sure. Either one of them. Um, so I don't know for sure what I'm missing or what I'm not missing. But to be honest with you though, if you play that game and you like it, that type of style of gameplay, you're going to gravitate more towards WWZ, World War Z, than you are going to Days Gone. Especially when Days Gone doesn't have multiplayer, everybody loses their minds. The Xbox fanboys do, even though they don't even have a PS4. They say they do, but again, I think they're just trying to you know, shovel some horse BS, and that's why I don't listen to those people. Yeah, pretty impressive. And reviews don't seem to have any sort of determining impact that they've gone on sales, at least turned one day physical sales through looking completely initial. This is from Banjai Sales. So yeah, things are looking strong, and it does put the situation in hand here. Are game developers just like liberal news, the liberal conservative news media during the 2016 presidential election? Now, I'm not very political, but they all said Mommy Clinton, Hillary Clinton to win. CNN was already get the White House ready for it practically. Fox News like, oh, she needs to go to jail, lock her up. Everybody's like doing that, everybody's fighting and running around. Right? Come 2016, Trump won. Of course, Russian collusion, blah blah blah, was false. Fake news, if you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. Fake news, piss poor journalism. I don't care what you call it. I call it piss poor journalism. It's stupid. And Days Gone has become, to me, not the same as the 2016 election, but has came the same characteristics of the fact that people thought, well, because the game is 72, critics were like evil, bad game. Like, they're saying, as for example, um, like the Xbox fanboys like Crackdown 3 bad, good, Days Gone bad. Same with Hillary Clinton and Trump. Clinton good, Trump bad. Come to find out, people love Trump more than Clinton. Poppers don't mean nothing to me. It's the same with the games. It's based upon you, not me, not what I think. And because of that, because of the fact that there's that issue, Days Gone initial sales have been very, very healthy, very, very strong, despite the 72 rating Metacritic. It tells me that I'm gonna look here at Metacritic, see what it says. Um, right here, Days Gone Metacritic. See, I already have it saved on here to see. So I want to see what it says. It's still a 7.2, but it's actually 7.8. And what's being said by it is that what's being stop on the advertising for the last days. It's a 7.8, on user scores, 1,331. Metacritic 72, 87 critics. I think the same critics are actually. So the user score is more important. Like I said, I'm beating a dead horse here, but this is something that you have to understand. This is impressive. This is impressive. A game that's 72 that is selling more than Crackdown 3 ever did, even on Game Pass. People are not downloading it. And yes, Xbox is making money off Game Pass. Yeah, I bought Game Pass for 3 months. Got $14.99. I bought it was like half off. Original $30. And I'd be a fool not to get that. So I got it. Same as Games and Gold. I spent $1. And I went to Best Buy and got a 3 month. Buy 3, get 3. So I got 6 months of gold. So you'd be a fool not to pass deals like that. So I went ahead and did it. Right? So I'm trying to say, guys, that the Metacritic scores, the critics will say, well, this is evil because the game is crap because it isn't good. And you know, a couple came out today. I think today, actually, I think it is. Uh, Yesterday, actually, a Daily Star, superb zombie slaying combat, enjoyable multiplayer gameplay are particularly with a well-played story, but there's game major highlights are terrifying zombie hordes, so it's looking unlike anything you've seen in video games so far. Uh, they gave it a 100. Cheat Codes Intro gave it a 96. There's a lot to the game. It's gone larger game than people might expected. Level Up gave it a Bandai Studios delivered a great game, a 94. PlayStation Lifestyle gave it a 90. Game Spew gave it a 90. Sizzle Gaming gave it 88. Video Cummins gave it 88, 87. All these things here. And you'll run into the Xbox fanboys who will try to. IGN gave it an 80. Hard to believe they gave anything above a 60. PlayStation Universe an 80, and came out the 25th. So there is reasons here to believe that. And of course, you need Washington Post 70 that came out, and then of course Xbox fanboys have to try to derail it because they're just mad. Why? Why do you think that? Why do you think Xbox fanboys want to derail it? It's not hard to understand because it's more or less based upon the fact that the Xbox fanboys, and I said this in the video, the Xbox fanboys wouldn't have no kind of low video. The problem with them is they have no games to play. Literally, they have games you can get on Game Pass. You can play on PC or play anywhere practically. So they're trying to really run across the battlefield and start a war again that's been over since 2013. Um, this now realized that it's been over with for almost 5 years, 13, 6 years anyway, though, if you count this year. It'll be 6 years in November. And it's sad to me is that people don't understand it. They don't understand what is the problem. And they think 32 and they're jumping with joy, slapping each other on the butt, thinking they're dealing with the Super Bowl. And they're seeing, and even some fanboys on YouTube were like, no, it's not fair. I haven't heard from Crap Gamer in almost a year, and he hasn't chimed his rhetoric, and the rest of them have chimed rhetoric. But I watched some videos of Xbox fanboys not understanding with a little podcast, therapy session, not understanding why Days Gone is selling well, even though the 72 is not great. And I don't think they realized that the person who has responsibility is the person playing the game. It's not evolved upon a entity like IGN or PlayStation Network News or me or you or anybody else on YouTube. As YouTubers, myself included, even though I'm a very low one, we are not going to change the outlook. Like now, I might get people understanding. Well, I want to see what Mark says about it. I'm going to fact check him and see if Days Gone is good or not, or bad. I'm going to go to Redbox and rent that game and see how well it works, and I'll show him. Get the game, you love it. I don't take no more satisfaction for proving yes or no whether it's right or not. I take no satisfaction to disprove or prove anybody. But I here to bring news, in my unique way. Yes, I'm not some journalist. I don't have an intro. I don't have an entourage of intro people, making my media happen. I'm a fat guy who works in a distribution center who worked here for 14 years, who does this practically part time. It's almost like a second full time job to me. You know, I'm not getting paid for it, but I like doing it because it's fun. Um, so, with reasons why, you and I are reasons why, based on I haven't bought it yet because I can't afford it right now. Because I got priorities, I got bills to pay, more important than games right now. Well, you said you got Game Pass the next month month. Yeah, because they were cheaper. You know, I buy things for a second game. Well, people are like, oh my god, you bought Game Pass, but it had it for 3 months, almost 2.5 months now. So I bought it when I had extra money. It was $15. So, but going back on subject though, it is not hard to understand that the gaming industry as itself stands. That the critics do not control the world. You know, they're not the critics than everybody else. It's the gamers than everybody else. And that what makes game break things. What Crackdown 3 is a joke. I'm playing it, I'll get my official review when I'm done with the story, and I play the multiplayer. I guarantee it ain't gonna be any better than most people have. Because I like the game. I always have a 70 rating every game. That's the average game rating. And I go up and down from that depending on, what I'm playing. So you guys know how I do things. Um, and I'll give a review, very, very honest opinion review. Be good or bad, whatever. But that being said, um, um, that being said, what is um, it's not going to say that it's anything other than based upon the viewer gamer's reviews, not IGN. So I'm putting this up to bed now. This is the last time I'm talking about game. Days gone until I play it and review it. I may talk about some news comes up, whatever. Now, if Metacritic score goes up, I'll gladly tell you guys and discuss the hey, it's went up or down, depending on what goes on. But the Metacritic score probably going to stay at 72 for a while. Now, on to the second half of the news, PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 says here on the LatinoHealth.com archives, just typing PS5 and burn a lot of different things. PS5 is coming out around November 2020. Predictions based upon PlayStation release dates. There have been very little predictions about possible specs, location of PS5. Well, it's crap. You don't know what to have there. PlayStation 5.com price. Glazing into Crystal Moneyball. Price PlayStation 5 currently predicts to be put around $499. $500. People say $500. $499 is too expensive. Well, let's backtrack. Let's get the truck in reverse. Stop it first. Back it up. And put it in park. And realize this. The Xbox One X is selling very well. I got one for Christmas, so I didn't have to pay for it. They did. And I got Christmas 2017. I love it. It's a great console. I play a lot of multi-platform. Because my PS5, my PS4, PS4 does not do multi-plat very well because it's not as powerful. It's a base model back in 2013. It's not the slim base model now that has the HDR that's a little more powerful than the original one. Not a problem. So it doesn't have that. But what it does have is understanding that, it could be, and even some places are saying $399. So I'm going on a limb and say it'll probably be $599. Not $599, but sorry, $499. The reason why I say that is not to give anybody, because it says here, GamerUR.com news, say November March or November time frame, that price is $499. Be $500. Um, People are saying, "Oh God, it'd be the same as PS3." No, of course it won't be because people are not really that inclined not to buy. Listen, folks, before you run around freaking out screaming bloody murder because the PS5 comes out maybe at $499, consider this: the Xbox One X is selling very well because of $499. And because of that, it's selling very well means that Sony's like, we can squeeze that $100 and get maybe an extra 20% more power in that thing and make it even better. And that's fine. Means right now, GameStop, about a month ago, you could trade in your PS4, doesn't matter any model, and get $175 for it. Not a whole lot of money, but you put down, $100 down on that thing, $75, and it's $75 credit, or whatever you did. You'll probably get $100 maybe cash, maybe if you're lucky on it. You could have got, you can get some stuff out of that, and that's something that people don't understand. Like back about 10, 15 years ago, they did the NEPS2 for like, I mean, $25 or $20. A lot of people went to, Goodwills, like that, and bought like $7.50 at $10 a pop. Bought tons of PS2s with the GameStop. You got like $25, $20 for each one of them. And they got, the store credit for them, of course, and bought tons of games, even a console probably or two, upgrading their console, so a $499 price point, not bad. $599 would be a little too extreme. Now, if it came with a Ryzen 3rd generation overclock, yeah, I can see $599 being it. And if it came out in March, it might be. If it came out in November, it might be hell. Let's go ahead and go for broke and put in for it. But I don't think it'd be that high. I think it's too low. $399 is kind of too low. $399 is kind of too low. $450 probably be around the sweet spot number. $450, because let's say the Xbox and the Xbox 2.0, Xbox whatever X Y Z comes out, and it's $500. This comes out $50 cheaper. Well, it's good. Well, let's say, okay, well, we found out that the Xbox Anaconda is a 15 teraflop system. We're a 12 to 15 teraflop system, depending on game, whatever like that, hypothetically. So let's lower it down to $399. Again, price drop. Of course, they'll sit here on fists. People buy the PS5. So they only bought PS4. Because people are not going to buy an Xbox Anaconda 2.0 XYZ, what you want to call it, because if the games are not there, if you don't have software, the hardware is not going to move, and that's the biggest problem with the Xbox One is that software is not there. Well, why is the Xbox One X moving? Because it takes the current software you have for multi-plat games and cleans them up and makes them better. It just, because like I said, I know I have 1080p TV, 60 hertz, 120 hertz, all this. It takes the image and cleans them up, and makes it look even better with super sampling and upscaling. So it takes the image and gives me, an image of a 4K screen on 1080p. It just makes it look brighter and more sharper. You can do that, natively. The One S can. Pro can, with the firmware update it had. PS5 will be able to and do that. Imaging on a car, or a window, or a mirror type of thing. But you only got certain games that you used it back this generation, the last generation. But should be standard in all games after the PS5 and Xbox. They cut launch. Image quality would be a lot better, so you can see yourself in the mirror on light wood. You may even break the mirror. You might do yourself 7 years of bad luck. You believe in that kind of stuff. The game, but whatever. So I don't believe that the PS5 will be any more than probably $500. Same as Xbox. I don't believe both will be more about on now. Xbox would go crazy, lose their mind at that $1,000, like $1,000 for a system that had no game for it. Halo, Gears of War. And you can play on your One X or One S on Game Pass for nothing. So they have to have software. They have to have software to run the games. That's why people say, Xbox have no games. Well, they have games. They just don't have games of their own. And they have Halo and Call of Duty and Halo, Gears of War. I mean, sorry, not Call of Duty. Halo, Gears of War. Racing games. They have those. Problem is, Sony has, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, Uncharted franchise, and you can go on for hours, and maybe even half an hour. That's all the games they have. So the games Xbox has take about 5-10 seconds, probably. Maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe to be fair. Um, so there is, difference between both consoles. But I don't believe that, the Xbox will come out and be more. Yes, even though it's more powerful, I don't think it'll be more because they don't have much studios making games right now for it. And even if they do launch, what was the launch? Cuphead 2.0? What are they going to launch? Another, and they came out with State of Decay 3. State of Decay 3 is great. Crackdown 4. Halo 6 is immaculate. Gears of War 5 is polished. Racing games are going to come out with serious, damn, great, fidelity. Then you have a chance. You have a slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. My predictions are we'll probably see the same we see this time. But with Xbox, I predict they're going to come out with guns blazing. They're going to come out with guns blazing. They're going to have to. So that being said, though, is that going to be a terrible thing or whatever? Blah blah blah. Probably not. What's going to happen is you're going to have, your duds. Days Gone, not really dud. It's dud on Metacritic if you believe that stuff. Crackdown 3, I haven't finished it, but I enjoy it. For what it's worth, it's a game that does decently for me. If you're an Xbox critic who says, "Well, it's 7 years long, you're not gonna like it anyway," but that's something you have to understand. Understandable how it works, and that's why I say wait and see how we feel about the games. Sorry, I just cut my fingers here. About the consoles, because consoles can be $1, and there's no software, it doesn't matter. Like a Sega Saturn came out at $3.99, and PlayStation came out for $2.99 and blew away competition. Of course, they had all the studios too coming with it too as well. But if it was $2.99 and had no games to it, no, it wouldn't have sold. So it's another issue. Software. Software always drives console sales. Not the other way around. Like I said, you can make a 100 teraflop system, charge $1,000 for it. The most biggest system you get your hands on. But without any games to it, software doesn't matter. It just could be your greatest paperweight and spend $1,000 on it. Sit there. You can play your old games on it without new great software. That's why with the Xbox is losing a lot of people. Even Xbox fans are kind of questioning the open question. But it's because they're worried about backwards compatibility and they're worried about how about front compatibility? How about brand new IP compatibility? No, what about the game with Days Gone? No pun intended. Days from back then, back in the past. And that's fine. If you want to remember, if you want to take a stroll down memory lane, then buy a 360 and put the game on original hardware game on. Why you gonna run? I told friends of mine, why you gonna run out there and buy a $500 console, Xbox One original, the Xbox One base model? We'll buy an Xbox One to go play Halo 3 on it, or Call of Duty 4, or whatever game comes back from Canada. Why are you gonna do that? Because I want to move like you 360 and then save your money and play a 360. See, that's one thing I don't understand about backwards compatibility. Now, I don't understand if it was every game. Now, Sony was smart, and I know they are, but sometimes, they just don't give a damn. They need to be backwards compatibility on all 1, 2, and even 3. Not the streaming service is garbage. It kicks you off because it says, lose internet connectivity, internet connectivity not sustainable. 10 seconds you're logging off. Like, I have fiber optic cable, 20 up, 20 down, like they kicked off the cable. And I have back in 400 down, 20 up. Fiber optic, main line, but coaxial going to the house. Now I'm having great speed. I'm like, so it's something on the server or something at PlayStation. But they start doing, you know, they get rid of PlayStation now, or make it 100% like Game Pass, which 100% downloadable only. Download the games, all of them, with the PlayStation 3. That may work on the 5. I say that because they're using, a lot of technology that's capable of probably rewriting a lot of it to the system. And the Ryzen series is radically advanced, more so than PS3 software hardware was, and be able to hopefully, once again, maybe, allow the PS3 fan base who want a PS3 on PS5 to put the game in. Maybe if you just download and glorified installation disc, play on the hard drive, put the game and still want it on disc. If that's the case, it's fine, whatever. Or download it from PlayStation Now, whatever. Play it. That will help the PS5 just blow away Xbox out the water. It wouldn't stand a chance. The PlayStation library is so advanced. Even on PS3, there's many games on there that Xbox doesn't have. And I predict, hopefully, eventually, that Sony will just give in and listen to us and stop being so damn difficult and just get those egghead engineers there to do some seance or some sacrifice or whatever to get it to work on that system. Because eventually to be able to get the PS3 library on the system, because it's not anti-download proof. It's not anti-run proof. It's just PS4 was not based upon PS3 specifications. It couldn't have been because it wouldn't have been successful as it was. PS3 was not very easy to program for at first, but PS5 can be a breeze, and they can have workarounds by taking the disc, PS3 disc, putting on the system, downloading the game, copying it, put it on your hard drive, just like a PC. Take the game out, put it back in the case, with no digital code, no pins, and play it off the hard drive. You have your game then. Now, granted, it's not physically spinning the disc tray, but then again, it's keeping the disc and laser system working overtime, so you're safe than that. Because a lot of people are worried about, burning up their laser and their disc and not having to go play games. Happened to me with my PS3, and then the big fat one died out. And at least, it's not very fair, but it happens. And then it's before all the downloading games you can do. So that's why I say, if they can get PS3 game library on the work on PS5, it's a wrap. So Xbox is done. They shut down the damn freaking Xbox division and go back to making Microsoft Windows. Because it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter how much money microdollars they get from Call of Duty, whatever. People will be able to play every game on, not every game, but enough games on the PS3 library to the hell with. Now, I'm not saying go buy a PS5 to play PS3 games. People will buy it to play PS3, and people who still are playing PS3 who want to buy PS4 may jump to PS5 and start playing PS4 games. Essentially, you have a new market of people. If you want Xbox, you know what, I'm going with Sony because they know what they're doing and they're making games. And I didn't like the PS3, PS4 kind of iffy on it. But I'm gonna buy a PS5. And then boom, you have a whole new fan base coming out because you allow PS5 games to put on a console. You can use it, download it from the disc or do PlayStation Now, like PlayStation, like Game Pass is, and allow people to download every game including PS3. Made only for PS5 only, and you can charge $20, 10, 15, $20 a month. You know, it's not terrible. You know, people won't like the money price tag, but people will pay it. Especially if they get from a lot of games that they haven't played yet. So that's my predictions. I think that's my hope and predictions anyway. But live subscribe notifications on, guys. I'm in the video. It's 37 minutes long. So if you guys watch later on, like up, like down, comment below, turn notifications on. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Be blessed.